Hello to everybody out there all around the world. We have a crap load of people currently tuning in because this is Dota 2 live here at Gamescom. This is day 1 of 5. That's right, there are 5 days of action coming to you for Dota 2. Today is the group stages. We've been through groups A and B. Group C and D is what's up now. And to kick it off, we have your European match. The first Group A, we actually saw eHome going up against IG in what was the Asia match. And this time it is MYM versus Moscow 5. We are going to have one hell of a game right now, guys. We're all out of like a couple of minutes break. I think I passed out the floor for just a moment. But we are going to get ourselves into this game. So MYM will be playing for the Radiant. For the Dire, we're going to have the Moscow 5 boys. And so far in the band. And gonna point out right now too, the draft book is out the window. Completely out the window. Well, actually, it might be okay for this one because we're European versus European team. So Moscow 5, obviously from Moscow. MYM, they're actually mainly from Denmark. There is one player, Demon, in their lineup. He does actually come from America. One of 3 Americans actually competing at this tournament. So if you're from America, big shout out to you guys. Glad to have you tuning in. Because if you're actually wondering too, there's a lot of people out there going, how many people are actually watching this live stream? We just got a rough number actually handed to me before. 1.5 million people is a rough number for how many people are currently watching. China is going nuts. We have 4 different languages streaming out. 1.5 million was the rough number of people who are tuning in. They're all being pumped through the Valve servers. And to give it a little bit of a insight for it, 1.5 was the same amount as Barack Obama actually had for a presidential speech at one point. And yeah, those servers only just held up. These are Valve servers though, so they should be able to handle up to 4 million people tuning in. Luckily too, my co-commentators just joined me. He was down there before, checking out the teams. But Slashman, welcome back.
Thank you.
Obviously now we're into Group C.
We are into Group C, and yeah, we are into Group C, but on the afternoon we will also be casting Group D. So we're still in the group stage, but it's not playoffs. Everyone has still got a second chance, but they obviously want to prove themselves. And so we have MYM, probably hailed as a premier European team at the moment, going up against the Russians. And you've already mentioned before that Moscow 5 have been even foregoing aces to train for Dota 2.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're definitely expecting a splendid performance by them.
Well, we'd hope so. They left Na'Vi on the main stage to basically just troll out the second game and win it on the third. But yeah, we're hoping Moscow 5 can really come up with something amazing.
I hope so. Yeah, definitely. I'm
also interested to see how MYM goes. MYM is one of these teams which are like, their class is the best team in Europe right now. How are they going to go on Dota 2? Their strats are very, very based on heroes which don't exist in the current pool.
That is true, yes. And actually Moscow 5 being very clever and banning out the one hero that is not removed in Dota 2, so to speak. Nature Prophet. And so Lich and Weaver being banned out by Melk. And Moscow 5's Vampire, which I really believe is NS. Night Sniper banning out Nature Prophet as well as Anti-Mage.
Yeah. And it goes Anti-Mage, we've seen him so much. And it's a fair ban for Moscow 5 too. MYM probably would have picked him as the first one. Ancient Apparition and Night Stalker straight up from Moscow 5. I'm actually really preferring Malk's approach right now. No one knows what MYM's going to do. These guys have been boot camping for the past couple of weeks. All just go to a place and it's like, focus, what are we going to do? And even for his first pick right now, Vengeful Spirit, you can make nothing of that. And Moscow 5 are like, you know what? Stuff it. Ancient Apparition, Night Stalker, they're the 2 we're going to go with.
Yeah, Night Stalker are a very good ganking hero. And just basically saying that they still don't have a problem to deal with sneaky bosses that can cape that well, like Potter, for example, because Night Stalker can just silence with his fear. So Beastmaster being picked up. I believe this is going to be a very clear case of who is playing him. We're going to see Demons BM boys. So Beastmaster, obviously, as I already mentioned before, the only other hero apart from Enigma whose ultimate actually goes through BKB.
Yeah, I'm actually just looking down towards the players right now. It's actually interesting to see how both the teams are doing, because these guys are playing in the main booth. We can just see them from here. All the MYM guys just crowding around Mel. It's like, what do we want to go? Earthshaker comes up as their third pick now. Well, the Moscow 5 guys, you almost see him like joking and laughing around a bit. It's like, what are we going to go? Oh, yeah, we'll go with that kind of thing. And it's like, not really that massively focused. MYM, they're like this big group, huddled kind of team. They actually look like 5 guys been living with each other for the last 4 weeks.
Yeah, that is true. And they pick up Earthshaker, probably for Mania, very likely.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
And he has not been changed, but he's still such a powerful hero. So you already got your 2 tri-lane supporters, or double Romans, whichever way you like it.
Yep.
As well as Beastmaster going up solo mid. I think the laning from MYM, it's fairly predictable, so to speak.
Yeah.
It's fairly predictable.
Yeah.
While Moscow 5, they've keeping themselves the options of running Night Stalker as a solo mid against Beastmaster, which would work. Or maybe support him on the tri-lane, whichever you see fit, really.
I'd probably actually think with Beastmaster
and
in the mid.
another hard carry being picked up, Spectre.
Okay, well that changes my thing. AA is now support.
Yep.
AA is now support. So Night Stalker will go solo mid and Spectre will be supported by AA.
I suppose so, yes.
Yeah, it looked to be the case at least. So MYM now look at that going, okay, we know our solo mid. Beastmaster, do we have to run him solo mid? Can we change it up? If that's what they're going to go, they basically showed us everything we want to do right now. Are we going to go with that, or can we even mix it up? Can we throw Beastmaster on the bottom lane and go, you can't run Night Stalker in the mid. We're going to force you to change up your line.
Not quite sure, really. Also, I'm currently I think it's not clear which player in Moscow is going to play who. So, because hard carry Spectre, we might see G actually playing her. We might as well see Dread doing it. Dread sometimes playing support, sometimes even playing hard carry, but Dread mostly support with NS.
Yeah.
So hard carry, I don't really know. I have no idea who's going to play hard carry. Maybe Santa. Yeah. Arsad is mostly using the solo role, isn't he?
Yeah.
So most like a Santa or God, one of those two.
I love how it feels like we're just completely moved into a European style of match. We've been watching a lot of Asian teams actually play, and now Enigma and Chen. Enigma was picked up once, but it's never, and was banned once in the 3 games we've actually been casting.
Yeah, he's been picked up by OK Nirvana International.
Yeah.
And has had a great effect being played by Lacoste. So definitely a worthy ban. And Chen being removed, probably is to respect then to Malk, who's been using Chen very much as of late. But I'm really surprised that we have not seen Enchantress at all in the tournament.
It's actually really funny because I know both of us have been basically trolling over the replays through all the teams as have been playing through the beta, and Enchantress always appears. I'm wondering as well if the teams go, you know what, it's group stages. If we get pushed, then we might show our Enchantress strats. But at the moment, let's keep it hidden, because the way this whole bracket works is, no matter what happens, we make it into the playoffs.
Yeah.
It just depends if we're in the top or the bottom. How many strats we want to show up? Probably not that many in the group stages. We still want to perform well, but we don't want to show all our cards at one time, because the pool is not that massive.
Yeah.
It's I think we said, what was it, a third, a half, or somewhere between the two?
Yeah, right about.
Yeah, of the current pool. So the massive amounts of changes in your lineups, there's not that many. And now even like Tinker and Witch Doctor being banned. Tinker we haven't even seen so far.
That is true. We've not seen Tinker, but maybe they know MYM so well, so...
It's true.
Probably it's something that they know that Misery really favors playing Tinker. And could actually work very well. But I'm actually going to ask you this question because I'm not quite sure on that, so I need to ask you. Is that Tinker or is that Sniper?
That's Tinker.
That's Tinker.
That is Tinker.
Okay.
Yeah, Tinker's actually
I'm not
changed.
quite familiar.
It's actually funny because the original model of Tinker looked very, very different. And the Valve guys, as they've actually created these heroes, they've just changed the complete looks of them sometimes. It's kind of crazy to keep up with, but it's like many things. Like a lot of us, as far as us two go, like we're obviously part of the Dota world. That's where we've always been.
Exactly. Yeah.
I have dabbled in Heroes of New Earth with the Homecast guys, who are also here as well. Shout out to Breaky CPK as well as Phil from the Homecast stuff. To those guys as well, and even dabbled a little bit in League of Legends. Like there's many different worlds. There's actually reading just before we started off here too. There's actually a stream up there at the moment for League of Legends, people trying to explain what's actually happening here. And I gotta tell you guys, it's a very different style of game. So if you try to actually apply League of Legends knowledge to this, it doesn't really explain what you're going to see in front of you. The only thing it explains is basically one base versus one base in a creep wave. and 5 heroes. That's the only thing the two games really share. And it still creates it into the same sort of game type. But yeah, Dota is a lot more complicated, and that's why a lot of people do fear it a little bit more. But hopefully, with the showing of Dota 2, and a lot of people are going to play Dota 2, you're going to find a lot of people to actually play with and learn with as well.
5 seconds.
MYM were eating into a lot of extra time actually, and now
It was 14 seconds, man.
yeah, the first time actually we're seeing Windrunner managing to get past the ban pool.
Yes! Yes!
You want to see Windrunner?
I love Windrunner. Drone Ranger is where my heart lies, but it's good to see a Ranger out there.
Oh yeah.
Actually, nobody knows I'm a Ranger, do they? Nobody knows I'm a Ranger. I should actually say that because a Ranger can actually pay out another Ranger.
Never mind. Yeah, and
sorry, we're known as Gingers. Gingers.
Fair enough. Yeah, Windrunner obviously it was most of the time been banned actually.
Yeah.
Because he's just such a powerful laning hero, and also actually one of the heroes I absolutely love playing. And Moscow 5 counter with the Crystal Maiden pick. Obviously they are in need of support heroes right now.
Yeah.
And Crystal Maiden is a very good support hero.
Yeah. Against Crystal Maiden, they want Crystal Maiden. That way Night Stalker can always have mana for Void, Spectre can harass with daggers, and AA will always have mana for his ultimate.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that ultimate is going to be so critical to try and control the lanes. Oh yeah, baby!
Oh god.
Oh,
my
we've got
God.
Dro and Windrunner, the two lovely ladies of the world of Dota. You couldn't have asked for something better if you haven't sploosh now. I apologize to people who don't normally listen to my shoutcasts. What we do with Dota. Basically,
I put it that way. Toby's got quite an affinity for Rangers in general.
It's true, man. It's true. But you got to say, like, the first hero you ever played, you have some kind of like warm connection to it. And Dro Ranger was the first Dota hero I ever played, and that's why she's awesome, man. Yeah. Also because she's hot, but that's not the point.
Yeah.
And yes, Darkseer comes up as Moscow 5's last one. Now Darkseer is a hero I've so wanted to see.
Dread is gonna play Darkseer.
Yeah, we were actually talking about this. I think it was yesterday when we were talking about a couple of teams from Europe and what they've actually been picking up. And yeah.
Prepare for battle.
All right, so we're inside the game now. The game is off. The game is running.
And I'm an idiot because Dread is not playing Darkseer, but he's playing Ancient Apparition instead.
So who we got? Darkseer is G. Darkseer is G.
Actually playing. What? No, he's playing Spectre.
Sorry, yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're all tripping balls. Okay, let's run it through in the most orderly fashion. All right, Night Stalker. We have double A. G. We're playing on Spectre.
Santa's playing Darkseer.
Santa's Darkseer.
And he's surging around to put a ward there. Down to actually block it. Misery on Draw Ranger. Playmate on Windrunner.
30 seconds to battle.
Yeah, keep going.
10 seconds to battle.
Yeah, guys, they can work admins and day of I'm not talking Russian. We wait for that unpause with the mass pings. Anyone who pinged, it all comes back at one point.
And now the four-chord actually sounds, and we are into the game.
The battle begins.
Demon obviously playing base muscle. That was an obvious one. At least one. And
well, obvious, Beastmaster not solo mid. Windrunner is actually taking the job of solo mid.
yeah.
Well, actually not solo mid, it's actually a dual mid lane. So we've got Windrunner and ES going up against Night Stalker as well as Ancient Apparition.
Am I kind of losing it? I'm not seeing Big... Oh, actually... Oh, whoa! Look at Big Demon's position.
Denial.
Look at Demon's position.
You mean mid? That's top, man! You're tripping me out. Alright, so Demon, he's actually eating his way through the trees. He'll be forced back here. Vampire puts a little bit of a frost cone on. Cooldown is pretty low on that, so if Demon sticks around, he's going to have to stick around because the dagger also hit on top of him. And Beastmaster will have a horrendous time on that top lane.
He actually just ate his way away through the trees to actually leech a little bit of XP or wait for the other heroes to appear on the lanes. But now that he's actually seeing Crystal Mains on the lane harassing him back all the time,
he can't do it anymore because he'll get blocked in the trees.
Yeah.
There is a way, because you are Beastmaster. Santa, bottom lane, Fisher. Santa's still on the run, the cold arrows, holding dice here in place. First blood, Melk, the captain of MYM, manages to claim it.
Yeah, great play there by Mania, as we would expect of his Earthshaker. Excellent play, while Misery is still having a little bit trouble with the new attack animation of Joe Ranger, actually, but now managed to get a few last hits in. Meanwhile, on mid is actually Dread supporting as
Red be cat Fisher Mania. Doesn't.
Weep some more.
And then actually, I'm quite sure if this is just on the main game.
They're on boo. Ow! That boo was actually at the worst possible time. It's not one of those games which is done overnight. It's developed over 7 years of Dota, and it's got to this point right now. So the same thing's going to happen with Valve. They will never stop supporting this game.
Yeah, which is a very, very good thing. It's an ever-developing game, and as soon as problems are coming, they're gonna be solved instantly. It's not a dead game. Instead, it's a competitive esports game.
Yes, and it's getting great support for that too. Like the team at Valve are great. To actually even run this event, no one was expected. Valve have never done anything like this before, and that's what makes it awesome. Demons I love Demon's balls on the top lane. It's like, I don't care. I got myself a ball. I can live. But he'll walk straight up to Spectra with Vampire harassing him and still go and get those last hits. And that's just because he's got basically consumable central.
Yeah, this is how he's trying to use the board to actually last hit because he can't get close to the creeps. He's just getting harassed down.
Yeah. But that's also why Beastmaster's always favored. Like to run him as a mid solo, even up against a range hero.
Oh, he should be careful now. Spectre actually manages to get the kill. Demon really wanted that one creep, and he paid with his life for it. Yeah, not quite sure why he did that. Gonna be honest about it. And Mania and Melk actually moving top. They're gonna find Web. No, they're actually not. They're moving down the stairs again. The Dread actually coming to the river, but he should actually just stay there.
Oh, we've actually got Darkseid picking up the Invis rune, so as far as the rune spawns goes, MYM's a little bit unlucky. Still a couple of heroes actually teaming up, and looks like Santa's actually going to turn around and go down towards the bottom lane for Misery. So I don't think he actually plans to gank anybody, but there's actually something to actually note here. Misery's free farming. The Drow Ranger is free farming. The hero who doesn't need much farm at all to actually be a massive thing in this game is free farming.
Yeah, Toby is saying that. Drow Ranger still needs a lot of farm, I believe, to actually stay in, to be able to stay in the fight. She's got
definitely. But
she's got innate DPS abilities, obviously.
Yeah.
That is true. But it's about stayability mainly. You know, you go for a Shadow Blade, maybe go for a Herald Dominator instead to farm up more, or for Yasha. There are many options.
Yeah. Santa's actually pulling the creep wave up with him now. He's trying to demolish it all down, not putting the Iron Shell on himself, actually putting it on another creep. Misery just like, you know what, I'll just still stick in my lane. It keeps my lane next to the tower, so I feel a lot safer. Doesn't bother me, and Drow Ranger is popping up to level 6. So Demon's actually got support on the top lane, so Malk, as the Vengeful Spirits, actually come to help out now. So he doesn't feel so alone.
Yeah, they don't want G to be free farming, and G is an incredible carry player. To boot. Mania is also coming top. Maybe they will now move to have a little bit of a gank on double A in the middle lane, who's playing the Light Stalker this game. And Playmate up of controlling his lane pretty nicely, really. He's doing a great old job at doing that. And Misery, meanwhile, is free farming on bottom, more or less. But he's doing very well on last hits. He really knows how to farm under the tower, which is not an easy thing to do by any means. But actually smoked up Mania as well as Milk. They're gonna find Santa. No, Santa is actually currently down the river and picks up the 6-minute rune. He should pick it up, but because otherwise...
He's saving it for Night Stalker.
Yeah,
oh, the timing! Oh, Night Stalker was actually using his bottle charges too, so he'd actually have an open slot.
Yeah, and he was dropped of it.
Yeah.
Very, very unfortunate for M5 in this one.
Especially considering Night Stalker was actually already a full when he used that.
Yeah.
Using his bottle charges, so that's a waste of a couple of charges. Now Vengeful Spirit stunned on the mid. Dread as well, Fidget goes, and Playmate Shackles, power shots, there needs to be more. The last hit is done by Mouth. They wanted for Playmate, but Ancient Apparition just had a little bit too much life.
Yeah. Ancient Apparition, we still, I mean, he's a lane domination hero, but he's still an intelligence hero who is squishy. He's not a strength hero like the others, and he was supporting Night Stalker, so he was a little bit under level as well.
Yeah.
Actually, Night Stalker, he might actually horned in this one, he will do so. And Spectre actually kills Vengeful before she gets anything out.
Surprised Money's Fish didn't actually come down then. It looked like it could have been at the point where it would have actually saved Malk's life.
Yeah.
But it also probably would have been a waste of mana in the end, because Malk was going to die no matter what actually happened.
That is true.
The Spectre would have just, oh, he was already going to dagger over the top. Damn. Alright, so basically, right now, everything's just starting to chill down a little bit more. Double A's actually feeling a lot more confident now because Night Stalker, his time is obviously during the night. A lot weaker during the day, so it's always hard to actually get through that early point of the game. But now that it's nighttime, Playmate's going to be a lot more defensive there in the mid lane.
Yeah. And if we look at the creep scores currently, it's Misery leading the scoreboard with 43 to 23. Insane amount of denies actually. But he's got more denies than many other people got last hits. And also Playmate doing very well with 36. So in terms of farming, MYM are definitely coming out on top of this.
Yeah, so we're going to have a set up for the bottom lane from both sides. Santa surging himself up and then turns himself around. Looking to actually get a kill here on the Earthshaker. Doesn't know the Earthshaker's actually there, so it's actually just Misery level 7. And in comes Invis, AA, Fissure, timing, not enough for it though. Misery already took a lot of damage, just sitting down there at half HP. But Double A is trapped. Double A was trapped next to the trees. Now the stun goes out from Vengeful Spirit. Naku to pull Mount back in again. And Mania's got nothing. The Fissure only now just coming up cooldown. And that is a 2-0 by Moscow 5 just then.
Yeah, and they still want to go Mania. This Night Stalker's got enough mana to do so. And Fissure, Santa using Iron Shell, and Night Stalker is
Mania plays as well
again. But the Scourge creep actually gets the last hit with the assist from Santa. So 3 quick kills for M5 on bottom lane. Night Stalker just incredibly well. Once it is night, he just goes ganking. And it's a very easy way to introduce, especially on such a low HP hero like Draw Ranger.
Yeah. But we do expect this though, so for people out there going, oh no, MYM, oh, I trusted in you. Don't actually fear, this is actually a normal thing to happen and during the night time. Night Stalker will gank, it's going to happen. The only thing that MYM have to do is, during the day, try and actually gank back. And try and bring down Night Stalker, because he can't get these kills during the night. So when he needs them, it's hard getting it during the day, and unless he gets that farm during the night, he can't be as effective during the day.
Yeah. Currently G is, he's having a good time against Beastmaster on top. But Demon, now that the supporters actually went for a little bit of gank, has got a little more lower space to breathe, so to speak. So he's having a little bit of a better time there. It's still 32 last hits, which is more than a Night Stalker who's on mid and supported by AA. But Misery is still currently leading the scoreboard with in terms of crit kills.
Yeah, I'm loving the battle as well with Windrunner. Windrunner's actually at 44 for 13 up against AA. He's 13 for 6. AA just can't. Dread's having a horrendous time in the mid.
It's really not easy, but bot lane, they're going it. But Double A is on really low HP there. And Dread, but still managed to take the last hit on Draw Ranger with his ultimate. And Demon coming, TPing it in, and there's another one who will come in. But Demon taking a lot of damage from the ranged creeps at the moment.
Waiting for the shackle. Wait for the shackle.
He doesn't need it. He doesn't need it.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Even had Mania on the side just in case. Good answer though, good answer. Beastmaster lucky to live, as well as Vengeful Spirit. You see both of them licking their wounds as they run back.
Yeah. 6-4 in favor of M5 at the moment, but night is soon over, so...
Oh, a free gift to the mid. Actually, can he use that? He can use the healing staff sitting on the ground. I thought he would have actually gone for that.
Actually tried to kill Demon deck there with his ultimate, but did not quite work out for him. And so currently as it looks, it is still J3 farming on top lane, while the rest of them go for a little bit of a gank. It's again, it's a little bit like what E-Home did in the first game against IG, letting HO Spectre farm out while the rest go for a little bit of a gank.
Yeah. But that's also the way they always play it. Like MYM, they always push for like a 1-4 or a 2-3. They never really push as just one team all smack bang together.
It also looks like the playmate is gonna get the Dire's tier 1 tower, because nobody's defending it at the moment. Okay, actually Crystal Maiden does come in, drops a Crystal Nova, and Santa's also there, levels up, so he's not gonna get the tower for free this time.
Yeah, Playmate gets the rune. Santa's gonna go. No, he's not.
No, he's not. Rune picked up the double damage rune, and it is daytime again. So Night Stalker's power just fades instantly.
Yeah. Get slowed down there. You can even see yourself. Hunter in the night. Movement speed 25%, attack speed 45%. That's the buff he actually gets. Because he does have his ultimate though, which allows him to actually create the darkness.
Yeah, he will actually use it in gank, so maybe escaping, because then his movement speed will go through the roof.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's also got power trades up. Sometimes I actually favor face boots on Banada, because it's really annoying to get blocked by the creeps when you're chasing somebody.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
But,
damage.
Demon trying to use his board to actually get the last hit maybe on the neutrals that Spectre just pulled. Spectre is very busy on his own tower to actually farm up.
Yeah, boy should be able to do that for him. Again, Misery.
And smoke actually pops up on our M5 boys.
They've got to go for Misery. They've got to go for Misery, man.
Yeah, Misery, Draw Ranger is just... She does so much damage.
No, they're not. They're rotating in. They're coming towards the mid. And Playmate, as well as Melk, the Vengeful Spirit, are in possibly the worst position right now. Vampire's going to come up. Frost goes. Spectra Horns in as well. Melk takes it for the team. Smack bang in the middle. The TP from Playmate goes out. Great play there by the MYM captain. They were in a very, very bad position. And to lose a VS at that point and not the Windrunner. Nicely done.
Yeah. They've done the most of it. I'm still really surprised, as I said, they did not go for Draw Ranger on bot lane. Because Draw Ranger, he does not have any innate escape ability. So I have no idea why they did not go for it.
Maybe they're just actually fearing Playmate a little bit more at this point. Now they're going to go for him. They're heading on down.
Yeah, but now Mania is actually in support.
Yeah. Notice too, for 14 minutes in, we've got Blade, we've got Agi Treads, we've got a Wraith Band for Misery. I'm wondering if we're going to see straight up Mansra, if he will actually go for like the Helm build, which a lot of Dro Rangers do.
Yeah. So maybe go for Yasha.
Yasha?
If things go well, she might go for Yasha first.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good one to actually harass down. The Helm is only there if you need to actually farm Vampire, Fissure, and they're blocked! Beastmaster can't get close enough. The axe has almost killed Vampire on the way back. Oh, it was close, man. It was close.
It was very, very close.
Beastmaster got to feel robbed, though. That Fissure, just that tiny gap, his ass was just too wide.
Yeah. Santa actually using that on the Scourge creep to actually get a few last hits with it. Demon is actually, he really wants to go. But Santa sees the movement.
Man, trouble. AA ulti's up. Managed to pop off Vengeful Spirit. They went for the tower. Playman actually got the kill on the tower as well.
Yeah. Yeah, but still, trading a tower. For Vengeful Spirit, why not? I would do that. Because they're getting another tower on bot lane. So Beastmaster, Damien getting the last look on that one. Definitely gonna help his economy.
Yeah. 200 gold for everyone, man. No denies as well. Last hits. Double A in a little bit of trouble. But he does fall himself back a little bit further, so he is okay. Windrunner, not like the Drone Ranger. The Drone Ranger, like if Drone Ranger was in that position, you just cold arrow and you can't run. You can't, when Drone Ranger does that and you do nothing but cold arrows, you get slowed down. Your movement speed's so slow, she'll keep up with you, especially with Agi Treads. And all you can do is turn and fight.
And they even still have a Cruel Beast to count on, who also slows. And these two slows actually stack up. So that's actually massive slow if they want to chase somebody. They've got massive chasing capabilities if they want to.
Yeah. And then of course you add the True Shot aura from Drone Ranger and add that on top of the Command aura. And you basically got, well, a crap load of damage to everyone range. And Windrunner actually also stacked on that too. The True Shot aura as well as the Command aura.
Looks like our Radiants want to have a little bit of a gank on Spectre. They don't want her to farm again. Because they really want to destroy it before she manages to get that Sacred Relic.
They need to actually get some form of vision around there. At the moment they've got nothing. The only board that
actually, the Hawk of Beastmasters is actually around, so they do have vision. But it's still not quite enough. But they should go for it now. I think they're going for it. Playmate might open the trees up with a power shot.
It's possible. It's either they go Spectre or they go for the double damage wearing off at a Night Stalker. They're not though. There's a lot of time being committed to this.
I'm not quite sure why they're not going it. At least it's use a power shot to scout a little bit more.
Misery's done Yashi, by the way, with an extra 1,000 gold.
Yeah.
Just still farming bottom lane. Hasn't left. Has not left a single time.
Playmate actually TP's back.
Yeah.
TP's back into mid lane to hinder double A's farming in the mid. And power shot coming through. Darkseer purchasing Vanguard. And Demon and Milk actually smoked up this time. And since it is daytime, M5's a double A. He's in a very... Oh god. He's gonna get roared. Yes, goodbye. Say goodbye.
Missile, stun, shackle, raw, and dead. ALD will come in. Demon's actually going to stand there and take it. Probably not the best thing for him, considering he will lose about 200 HP points for doing so. But that is MYM. Successful gank on the middle lane.
And pushing a tower afterwards. They have a catapult in that creep wave, so they can definitely push that tower.
T1 chance to go on the top line.
And just vacuums them in for a little bit more harassment.
Oh, shackle!
Nice shackle!
And the axes fly! Spectre's going to haunt in to help out. They might look at Demon, but they're going to look at the Vengeful Spirit. As Malkus getting absolutely raped royally. Sanders also looking for another kill. Demon is there, vacuums him up. He's going to go with it. Oh, beautiful! Absolutely beautiful for the timing.
Vacuum plus a ultimate. They really predicted that the White Sucker, sorry, not White Sucker, that Basements could only walk this way and managed to get a few revenge kills. M5 leading the scoreboard in terms of kills, but they're still looking pretty good.
Top tier 1 tower's about to go down. Fidget trying to hold G in place for the moment. Rose here, leaving the bottom lane for the first time. Wants to get the Darkseer. Crystal Maiden has already managed to actually bring down Mania. The Earthshaker a little bit too far up. And Drone Ranger will be forced to fall back. Still they can go for the C, but with 4 Moscow 5 players there, it was a bit of a
And I've no idea why actually Demon's Beastmaster just brought back into the game. They were not going on Misery anymore.
Dire's middle tower is
so
under
I
attack.
think this is a very, very wasted buyback.
It depends how much money, like at this point in the game,
he's got no lane to farm. There's no lane for him to farm.
He's got Newt actually by the looks of it.
Yeah, but still, buying back for that purpose, I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just a little bit pissed off. I'm not.
Nobody kills my vengeful spirit. Maybe there is a little bit of stress going on there. I would actually love to. I don't know if it's actually working yet. No, it is actually still disconnected. But the player excitement, the wrist straps, they're being left out for today.
Yeah.
But basically, every player has it's like a sweat / heart / stress monitor, which is attached to their wrist.
Yeah,
so you can see what's actually happening.
Yeah.
But Belka's got to be annoyed, even though he is taking it for his team, and it's the role of support hero. Like to ever get ganked every single time and to be focused. That's kind of harsh, man. At least he's level 6 now.
Yeah, at least that.
Actually, look at Mania too. Mania's not having a good day. Mania currently sitting at 022. Both level 6s. And then the Moscow 5 guys, the lowest level for them is Crystal Maiden at level 8, Ancient Apparition level 9.
So in terms of support heroes, they have a level advantage, so to speak. And as we see, actually, NS going for a little bit of de-warding there, and misses on the last hit. It's a good map controlled there by M5. I mean, they have a ganking lineup. It's basically a global gank. Lightslow can be everywhere. Ancient Evolution ulti flies everywhere, and Spectre get horned in everywhere.
Yeah.
They're kind of flexible for this.
Regeneration.
You didn't see, like, at this point of the day too, or night I should actually say, Night Stalker just using a ton of farm. Not really ganking at the moment. There is a couple of Moscow 5 guys down here, but there's the Crow, or the Greater Hawk I should say, of Beastmaster. Just watching what's going on, knows how many is here, and Demon's just like, you know what, let's keep farming up my own newts. Unless Moscow 5 seriously want the tier 1 tower in the bot lane. But they're going to have a fight in their hands. MYM will not give it to them for free. Yeah. And meanwhile, Misery and G are having like a battle of who's going to go more CS at the end of the game. Look at it, the Berserker Troll. The Berserker Troll, actually, I don't know. I thought that was actually somebody else's. It was just white tag, so I thought for the moment it belonged to somebody else. G saw caught in a stun.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, they could not defend that bottom tower because there was just so many people hanging around, and it's night time, so Night Stalker is really, really tough. G is farming under the tower, which is being pressured by Playmate there.
Playmate's really been spending a lot of time in that mid. Like a lot of time. Yeah. Demon trouble! He's there as a Night Stalker! Ulti, in fact, will also come over the top. Demon's not dead yet! Vacuuming him in, that will actually do it. Crystal Man gets the last hit with one last frost.
He can't buy back this time around.
That is true, man. Cooldown timer on that one. But MYM, they're going to take the tier 2 tower in the mid because of it.
Structures are fortified.
They can actually hold on to the Radiant tier 2 tower on the bottom very, very easily. The fortify is there. Drone range actually completes Manta style as well. So easily able to hold on towards that bottom, but mid, VS swap, AA go back up on top of the hill. G's trying to actually chase up, the Cold, Dread's coming in as well, the pull, the vacuum, perfect timing. Seer against Mania, Playmate's inside the trees, Darkseer as well on the run, they're fighting the tier 1 tower, Playmate held in place just long enough to be brought down, double kill for the Darkseer. G is still wanting to actually run out, sorry, Santa getting the kill. Windrunner, Playmate actually buying back into the game.
Back again.
But yeah, Moscow 5 go back. They already got 2 kills and forced the player to buy it back, so they're going to be happy.
Yeah. Again, I'm not quite sure if this is just what MYM want to do, but they all seem to always, when they have the money, they will buy back into the game. Being very aggressive there, but then Moscow 5, they just, they're very clever, they just fall back.
Yeah.
Because they've already got the job done. Spectre has not died so far, and so she's having a very, very good time indeed. And I believe Sacred Relic should be up on her now.
Neither is Misery though. Actually, sorry, that's wrong. So Misery's actually died twice.
Yeah.
And Spectre 4, oh yeah. Spectre though, like, we did actually have this debate a couple of games ago. Melee versus range carry. Who could do the damage? If Drow range gets the positioning, who knows what the hell can actually happen. Spectre is about,
yes, it is about positioning. If you can actually, if the melee character
ulti, Mania's in over his head. Tries to fall back. He's actually going to shatter right now. He's inside the trees, drops a fissure, but there goes the shatter. CM actually does the job. It's all about the Ice Girls.
And Demon is still being chased back.
No, Night Stalker's in here, jumps in front, the Roar goes up, bit of a waste there by Demon, or maybe not keep himself alive for the moment. Now he's actually getting Cripple Leaf Fear and frozen up, locked in place. Demon goes down, waste of a Roar.
16-5 for Moscow 5. And they're currently looking very, very strong with M5's G having completed his Sacred Relic and should not be too far off his Radiance as well. They wanted to kill G before he got his ratings, but they're kind of backfired. And now they're actually smoked up and going to go for another gank.
Oh, there's nighttime, man. Night Stalker wants it. Night Stalker wants it. He can find it on the top lane.
I believe he can do it.
He can dive that top tower. Night Stalker during the nighttime is more than strong enough to do it. Vengeful Spirit, a level 7 versus level 12 Night Stalker and nighttime. Santa's here, and now they put on Night Stalker. He gets himself the Iron Shell. Level 4 Iron Shell as well. They haven't found anybody just yet. The smoke is wearing off. It's starting to glitch out. They're not going to go towards the top lane.
Yeah, it's too many support heroes there. It's Vengeful Spirit and Mania both there with Misery. And there's always enough time when they are stunned, Misery silences them and then just shoots them into pieces.
Misery's getting way too strong as well. This is MYM's hope. At the moment, MYM are looking in a horrendous position. from Misery's farm and Misery's position when the team fights actually happen as well, that's going to be one hell of a key. One massive key to see how much time he can actually have to do as much damage.
Misery has actually not joined any fights so far, so therefore maybe it's been very difficult for MYM, but Spectre already completed her Radiant, so this is going to be really difficult for them to come back, because in terms of teamfight capabilities, Moscow 5 is definitely not weaker than MYM at the moment, because Beastmaster got killed many times. He doesn't have any farm, neither does Earthshaker, he does not have a dagger, and Venture Spirit, I don't know when they even talk about that.
Yeah. I'm liking Misery's build right now. He's still at the 2k, he's actually at the side shop, and you could actually buy up a helm just then, and a lot of Draw Rangers do that so they can sit inside their own neutrals and just farm up, but instead, saving the money, not buying it up just yet, and will more than likely actually look to complete up some form of like crit item, be it an MKB, be it a Nig,
Hazen up there chasing Melk. They're gonna find Melk, and Melk is gonna die very fast indeed. This is just over. Hazen on AA.
He's alive!
No, he's not enough.
So the tier 1's out. If the shell wasn't there, Playmate wants this too. Playmate's coming up. The Hawk is there. They can see it. He actually stops to fight. The Roar goes up. The Shackle's going to come as well. Home in place. Yes. Drops it. Petra comes in. Aeon flies in. Night Stalker is still alive. It's the power of the night. Playmate getting ripped as well. 1, 2, 3 is dead. BS did it all at the start.
Spectre's in it.
Spectre's fighting. Spectre with the Radiance as well. Misery will not be able to escape from this one. And there you go. Spectre gets 2.
And Misery died, which is a very bad thing for MYM, because their main carry died. So this is obviously, you have mana, so you deal a lot of damage, but you're too squishy.
On the bright side, they did get Night Stalker. That is one bright side.
Yeah, but Night Stalker, even he knew he was doomed, so basically he took him down. Having one Night Stalker going trading for...
Demon! Vacuumed in, you can't stay that close. And 3 heroes easily done, and Crystal made once again getting the last hit.
Yeah, and there's a stealing kills all over the place. But I was just sort of saying that Night Stalker, trading a Night Stalker for Draw Ranger and Windrunner, yes, I would want to have that.
Yeah, we got 4 stuff up from Dread now too. Vacuum 4 stuff. How far do you want to pull them? Or push them? The choice is yours, man.
Yeah. Basically, Malk is just Malk's Vengeful Spirit having such a horrendous time, only having power treads and the wards up. That's it.
Yeah, they've really shut him down. And Vengeful Spirit is one of those heroes, like, as far as support heroes goes, he's always in the thick of it. Like, even to buy up a bracer is essential for him. And look at G, just walking up like a boss on top of the hill.
And Aghanim Scepter is actually up for Night Stalker, so they actually have a legal map hack.
It's, yeah. Basically, you get true vision, be it night or day, be it blocked by trees.
Not blocked by trees, not blocked by cliffs.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Yeah. It's insane, man.
It's basically your radar. I mean, so you're essentially ungankable.
Yeah.
Once you're hitting this.
And it's only during the night time.
It's only during the night time, but now that once he pops level 16, and he's basically having endless night all the time.
Yeah. It is kind of nuts, man. Especially actually popping up the ulti during the night time. It actually extends the night time, because it literally stops time.
It actually, there are 2 different ways to play Night Stalker. One is running down the carry route, and the other one is turning him into a sort of supportive semi-carry later on the pace with Aghanim Scepter, because he does not deal that much DPS anymore.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you could go Face Boots, Desolator, run about that. You can go the DPS route. But this time around you choose for Aghanim Scepter, which is a very good choice in its own right. Very good. And MYM, they're currently on the back foot. They're 15 kills behind them, and they are fighting a farmed up Spectre.
Yeah, it's not looking good. Misery is trying to keep up. He leads at 3,300 gold, as well as his Manta style, but there's nothing else in that. Like, you're looking at one Eagle Horn.
He's had an absolutely incredible farm in the first place. I mean, he's still leading the farm board, but on the other hand, he did not have so much impact onto the game.
Moscow 5 are going to push the T2 tower in the bot, while MYM were looking for the hunt.
Any resistance.
They were looking for the hunt on G on the top lane. They couldn't find the positioning for it. They couldn't even find him. In fact, they're still looking. And yeah.
Double A also comes in. They might actually go for the base in this one.
Yeah, considering MYM, I think want to push for the tier 2.
Yeah.
Moscow 5, even if they don't, they should still push in to make it look like they are.
They're just having a look, and yeah, now they're TPing back. Vengeful Spirit just TP'd back, but it's not enough. We need if Draw Ranger is not here, you can't hold the lane.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Okay, Draw Ranger's back, Playmate as well.
They're looking for it. They're looking for the kill. Playmate needs an awesome shackle. They're not going to get it. AA pops his ulti going to nighttime. He gets held in MYM just got torn royal. Watch him shatter. Watch him die. And watch G comes him up with a spectral dagger. Still hiding on Misery. Misery is burning in the bath of the radiance. There he goes. Playmate with a shot. He almost ends up killed. Misery buys back. They want to get a revenge kill here on G, and it's only going to be a revenge. 25-6. Misery held in place. Nice Dog is going to munch him up. Playmate's going to get the shackle. There's not going to be nothing. It's vacuum back in again. Playmate will die. MYM have lost every single person in their team by Vengeful Spirit, who's sitting in the back, and now even gets attacked by the wall illusions. No racks down just yet. The Moscow 5 basically tore them up twice, even with the buyback slash.
Radiant's bottom tower
Excellent
is under
play though.
attack.
And has even using his ultimate to clear the creep wave very, very fast. Windrunner buying back as well, MYM on a buyback spree. And so they're actually forcing M5 to abandon the quest of getting a racks there. But this is just a matter of time, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Won't take long enough.
It's just, you just look at it right now, on Moscow 5, they control everything. They're heading towards what I think could actually be Roshan. Well, it's going to be a double damage rune at least for Night Stalker.
It's an Invis rune, isn't it? It's an Invis, double damage rune actually, oh, sorry. My bad. They can take Roshan without any resistance.
Night Stalker, of course, with that double damage rune. Inside the bottle, anytime he wants it, man.
Yeah.
If he wants right now, he can take Playmate. AA ulti's going to come in there just to try and slow down the Radiant creep wave. And it makes it even harder for the Dire.
It's really, really difficult for them to do anything at the moment. It really is. Yeah, because if you're looking at it, it's just such an item advantage they currently got. G is incredibly fat, and until now has still not died. He's still not died yet.
Get nasty, man.
Crystal Maiden also having actually the highest kill count on the board, which is really funny.
She's been stealing him. She hasn't been doing it intentionally. It's just, at that time, she's the only one that could do the last hit with the Nova. Or like a Frost Cone, or something along those lines. Only one that can do it. The Greater Hawk is actually watching this Roshan attempt, so maybe this is going to be like MYM's time to go, hey, we can get this. No, Moscow 5 goes straight past it. I think they feel like they've been scouted.
Yeah, Ancient Apparition ulti flying on top lane. Again, I'm gonna hit Playmate. But only one range creep actually to boot. So they know that Playmate is on top. And Misery is currently on bottom. They could actually go for it, but M5, they're still fearing it a little bit.
It's not the real Misery though.
But okay, I know what they were waiting for. Heart of Taraz completed on Spectre. And double damage rune activated instantly. Spectre gonna tank Roshan, and this will be a very fast Roshan, I believe, unless MYM actually turn out at the right time. But they don't seem. It doesn't seem like that, because Misery is still farming. Misery is farming the woods. Mania is on top lane, and Demon is on top lane as well. So this will be a free Roshan, and I'm currently thinking they might actually give this one to Double A maybe, because he's the one who dives in all the time.
Specky's got the slot, man.
Oh, he just
Specky's got the slot.
Roshan
should
has
actually go
fallen to the
top.
Dire.
But Spectre still picking up the ages.
Alright, so back in towards the mid now. The Aegis is up.
Now they can go for a push on mid lane without fear that Spectre would die.
Alright, so now...
Actually, Playmate has the highest CS score out of all people.
Really?
Quite a funny fact that they actually... But, actually G just turned it around.
Oh,
He just turned it around.
What do we have from G?
Playmate's really... He's trying to stop their push with power shutting all the time. But it's not going to happen. The tier 2 tower at least is going to be falling.
Oh, it's going to slow him down. ES Fisher was kind of like, yeah, but He actually does slow you down. As far as like holding a creep wave back, Windrun is pretty damn good for it. One power shot.
But meanwhile on bottom, G is actually pushing the lane as well. So, because this is, as I already mentioned many times, a great power Spectre. Four people push one lane, and Spectre can just stay on number one and hold it at the right time when they want to.
Yeah, Playmate runs out, vacuum in, AA ulti, Shiva's guard is up, Demon is dead, 1-2 on the sidelines, Earthshaker was on the run, he goes down, Misery's trying to retreat, but now he is in fear, he goes down. Playmate, the only one left alive, next to the tier 3 tower on the top, is going to force AA to come in. You're looking for a shackle shot, but you're not going to actually hold Windrunner back. Is that actually, the head is actually a sheep stick. Playmate having fun, and nice talk. Well, actually ball back, but still no Rax.
That is true, and Crystal Maiden even stealing the tower killer, insane steal abilities there by NS. Wall of Replica being up as well, so they can't actually come in. And so great play there.
Are fortified.
And M5, they're looking at a really strong position. They've wiped on 4 of them, they don't have any money to buy back. Only Playmate is currently around as well as Vengeful Spirit.
Shackle, G, as well as CM caught in place. Playmate's in well over his head. The tier 4 towers are attacking. Down they go. The bottom, by the way, is also being pushed by a creep wave. Mania are in too close. Santa is right next to him. Gets the last hit. Demon's coming up. There goes our Shackle once again. It is buyback central. Santa does get axed for a short amount of time. Power shotted as well. Almost managed to escape.
Yeah, but G is still dealing so much damage.
Yeah.
He was going to go down. And G currently trying to retreat from that Draw Ranger who's doing a heck lot of damage. But
forced up for the win, man. Forced up for the win.
Top tower is under attack.
You still can't kill him.
Even the AA ulti. A little bit mistimed.
And G is just saying, okay, I can't go to your base. Let's push your tier 2 tower top lane.
And Playmate probably thinks he can take him too, but he can't. And Aegis Immortal is still up even after that fight.
Yeah, he's still not died yet. And he's currently buying up stuff again.
You know, it's generally around this time that I would actually go.
And yeah, he's just bought up Eaglehorn as well.
Yeah.
So he will not be very far off as Butterfly. Crystal Maiden, even because of all the kills and towers she's been seeing, purchasing that backing bar.
What?
BKB is up on Crystal Maiden.
Well, I suppose if you want to get an ulti up, you don't want to be interrupted.
Yeah. So basically the only thing that could have interrupted is Beastmaster's ultimate, and you're definitely not going to use it for the Crystal Maiden.
No.
You need it for different stuff, more important stuff.
There's a thing called a Spectra. Possibly going to do some damage. Possibly to Misery. The team is coming in. G is sitting on the high ground. And look at the speed. Nice Doggers here. One slice. The Manta does pop. The ES Fissure actually goes up as well. Ulti comes down to give a bit of a hand. G's already haunted. Misery's on the run back. They bring him down. He won't be able to buy it back. In fact, he actually does pop. Spectre gets the last hit. But the Dread ulti did a lot of the damage as well. And wow, that is basically a minute for them to get a Rax. I'm pretty sure they can achieve it.
Yeah, it's very easy for them to do so as well. Very unfortunate for Mel. He's died 9 times so far, and Mania's died 8 times, so really difficult for the support heroes of them, and they're still going to dive it.
Yeah,
diving.
And Mania's actually not going to live through this.
Santa's in it, but he can just search out, and G is still in it.
The burn, the damage, the shatter, the mid-Rax dead. Moscow 5 still have all 5 up. And Misery tries to come towards the front lines to fight it. Pops the Manta, but even the creeps are doing a lot of damage to him. The range Rax will take the fall. And Santa taking the damage is a little bit too much. Misery, wow, Misery. What are you doing?
That's his image.
That's the real one.
Image.
I was thinking, what the hell? Why is it not actually popping up as an image thing? But
yeah.
If that was a real one, like that should not be the case. But now the real one's going to die. AA ulti trading off Demon and Misery, both thinking as well as Mania. Mania drops the Echo, but it's not going to be enough. AA gets 1, AA gets 2, AA gets 3. Dread is the man. The bottom Rax will go, and MYM will call the GG after this point. is basically they are beyond the point of
Radiant's
no
bottom
return.
barracks are under attack.
Yeah, this is absolutely impossible for them to return into this game.
Dire's
Spectre
top
is
tower is
absolutely,
under attack.
virtually unkillable.
Radiant's bottom barracks.
11 for 0 and
Radiant's
22
bottom
assists.
barracks
He was
are under
involved with
attack.
33
Radiant's
kills
bottom
in
barracks
total.
has fallen.
Look to
So-
see that the Moscow
Dire's
5
bottom
training might have
tower
actually
is
paid
un-
off.
Radiant's
Yeah.
middle tower is under attack.
MYM, of course, they'll want to make the most of trying to delay the tower as long as they can. That's mainly
Dire's
because,
bottom
obviously, with the
tower
time
is
rating,
under- Radiant's
the
middle
as
tower
long as they
has
can hold off
fallen.
Moscow 5, the more points they
Radiant's
actually
middle
get.
tower is under attack.
But, yeah, the tier 4 tower, last one's almost gone.
Dire's top
Santa
tower
in,
is under
Sheevers.
attack.
Playmate's trying to escape. AA ulti
Dire's
pops
bottom
in.
tower.
Mania's fighting on the front lines, but he is dead.
Radiant's middle
As he
tower.
gets another kill.
Radiant's middle tower
Absolutely
has
obsolete,
fallen.
but,
Radiant's ancient is
MYM,
under
they're
attack.
still fighting because they don't want to lose that fast, so to speak.
Yeah, it's the time, push it to 42 men. One point might make the difference in the end. Vacuum, Playmate, oh, CM, uninterrupted ulti. And
Radiant's
actually cancelling
ancient
herself,
is under
Roar on
attack.
AA. They're stopping him there in his tracks. He'll fall back, but the tower is, the main thing is down. There's the GG call,
Radiant's ancient is
and the
dire
ancient fortress will
victory.
die. And the Dire have won. Well done there to Moscow 5. Moscow 5 really impressing me in this battle too.
Indeed, very impressive. Seems like their throwing has actually paid off.
Yeah.
Taking out the most premier European team currently in Dota 1.
Yeah.
So they've really trained hard for this, and we've seen many upsets already.
Yeah.
And this is not necessarily an upset, but many people would not have expected that.
No, not at all. But you got to remember too, this is Dota 2. It's basically a fresh start for a lot of teams.
Correct.
Even a lot of the Dota teams which when actually played Heroes of New Earth, a lot of them will probably come back in time. League of Legends people who actually want to try it in Dota 2.
Yes.
Or basically the power which has come from a lot of these teams, it comes from the ability of the players and their ability as a team. It's not just looking at who's been great in the current world of Dota. That matters for naught in Dota 2. Whilst it's basically a trade across, like it's a copy as far as it goes, but that kind of stuff doesn't matter. It's a new engine. It feels very, very, very similar to the Warcraft 3 world of
Which
Dota.
I'm very happy about, and I think the players are very happy about too.
Yeah, but it also it adds so much more to the engine as well. There's so many more features and more are being created. These are the features added just for the beta.
Yeah. It's already a tournament worthy game, even in its beta stage. So
Yeah.
absolutely great job by Valve as well as IceFrog, of course. And yeah, I currently still think the MVP award I'm actually going to give to Santa, because of Starkseer always surging in and then pulling him together, combined with Dread's ultimate, which absolutely splattered him all over the place.
I think Moscow Fire is one of those teams as well. Like most valuable players, great, but for them, they're like most valuable team. That's the way they want to play.
A lot of people have actually been saying, yeah, you know, DTS disbanded. How can they actually ever get back on top of the game?
Yeah.
And this is the answer.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely is. I'm really looking forward as well to seeing how Na'Vi and Moscow 5 play together. Two very, very team-based teams. I say that in the way that fighting style kind of thing.
Yeah.
And to see those two guys fight off against each other, it will be amazing. And Russia would basically go completely gaga at that point. But yeah, this is a great play by Moscow 5. MYM, you can even see them right now. They're talking between themselves. They're thinking, okay, how are we gonna come back from this? What the hell just happened to us? We need to decode this fast. We've got 2 more games to get through tonight. Of course, you get to watch them all here as well on the live stream, so make sure you tell your friends. It's going to keep on happening.
Yeah.
But they've got 2 more games to get through tonight. How are we going to do this? Who are our other opponents? What are going to be their strengths? Do we even know their strengths? Moscow 5. MYM completely underrated them.
Yeah, they completely underestimated. And there's also like Misery, he was farming all the time, but had no impact whatsoever on the game.
Yeah,
We can see it on the score actually.
1 to 8.
Kill, 1 assist,
Yeah.
and 8 deaths still on his account. Demon absolutely underperformed on his Beastmaster. We've known that he's such a great Beastmaster player, but this time around it did not pay off. And Malk was just feeding non-stop with Adventure Spirit.
Yeah.
No offense to the captain of MYM, of course, but it was generally...
It was a feed and it was a taking it for the team, and it was also a focus fight in Moscow 5.
That is true.
Yeah.
Great execution of gang strategy by the Russians here.
Yeah.
So, for all the Russian farmers out there who are still listening to English, we shout out to you guys. You can always, of course, listen to Vlad He's got his own style of casting.
He does. Actually, I think his stream went down halfway through as well, so I think we did pick up a lot of Russian people.
Yeah.
But luckily, his stream should hopefully, pray to God, come
And
back up
we
again.
can-
Hopefully our setup as well. But we'll be back again very, very soon.
With Navi against GGNet.
Navi versus GGNet, guys. You don't want to miss that. It's going to be awesome. It's going to rock. It's going to be legend. Wait for it.
There.
Derry. Yeah.